How's it going, all you beautiful people? Happy New Year. As 2026 is coming around, I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but this will be Pokemon's 30th anniversary this year, and that means that special products will be coming out. So for the 25th anniversary, they had the celebration set with a lot of different products that came out. So for the 30th anniversary, there will be several different products coming out, but one thing that was announced by PokeBeach is that United States McDonald's will be dropping a Pokemon promotional. I'm assuming in their Happy Meal. It hasn't been determined yet what products they'll be giving out, but I'm assuming it's going to be cards. I'm not sure what cards it's going to be, but I'm assuming a lot of you guys know, but August of last year, Japan McDonald's actually released a Pokemon card. It was a Pikachu promo card that a lot of people refer to as the Burger Chew because it's a picture of a Pikachu kind of reaching over a table and trying to get a burger. But that created a lot of problems because it was supposed to be a 3-day event where you can get this Burger Chew card in a Happy Meal. And what ended up happening is in the first couple of hours, there were long lines. A lot of people would buy a whole bunch of Happy Meals, just take the card out, and then leave the food on the floor or not pick up the food. So there's a lot of food getting wasted. So what ended up happening is the McDonald's in Japan released a note that they're going to end the promotion early. It's not going to be a 3-day thing, and that they just decided to end it because of all the chaos that was happening with it. So there's a lot of negative connotations with that. I mean, a Happy Meal was around $3.50 USD, around there. Not exactly, but around there. And when the Burger Chew first came out, it quickly went to $60 in near mint, more sealed. And but since then, it's actually dropped to today, it's about mid $20, so around $25. And what caused the hype to go so crazy is back then it came out around August, but in September, a BGS Black Label sold for about $21,000. So that caused a lot of people to want to buy this Burger Chew card sealed because you don't know what the condition of the card is. And obviously, if you don't know what it is, there's a chance to get a BGS Black Label, although that's not very common. But there was the appeal to buying it sealed because you would have a chance at that. And there was one that sold for $21,000. But since then, I'm sure a lot of you guys know, but Japanese cards are actually easier to grade than English cards because the quality control of Japanese cards are a lot better. So the centering is typically better. The card is consistently nicely centered. It doesn't usually have a lot of damage that some American cards might have or English cards might have. So Japanese cards are typically easier to grade, and as a result, the Burger Chew that came out last August is actually the highest PSA 10 graded card, highest PSA 10 Pokemon card ever. And it's a card that actually came out just a couple months ago. And not only that, but it has a 10 gem rate of around 90%. So that means about 90% of the cards that were submitted got a 10. And because so many people bought this card, graded this card, the card kind of tanked. So it went from around $10, $20 when it first came out. It shot to $60 higher sealed, and now it's hovering around $25. And even the PSA 10s, I think they're currently around $60 to $70. And not only that, but the BGS Black Label that once sold for $21,000 actually sold for $2,000 recently. So there was this whole craze of people wanting this card. This card skyrocketed in price within a month or two, and then it kind of leveled out. There's not that much of a hype anymore. But personally, I do like the card. It is a really cute card. I think for $25, it is a card that I personally would get for my collection, and I do have them for my collection. But I mean, that's up to you. I know that people like to collect different things. Promos are some things that some people like. Some other people don't like to collect promos. But what do you think about this? What do you think about the US Pokemon card that's gonna come out? I'm assuming it's gonna be in a Happy Meal. Is that something that you're gonna want in your collection? Are you gonna go to McDonald's to get this card specifically? Are you gonna buy this card in the secondary market? What are your plans for it? I personally want this card just because I try to get I'm a big promo person. I like to get a lot of the promo cards that come out just for my collection. I like how a lot of promo cards look. One of the things with the Burger Chew is I really liked how it looked, so I just wanted it for my collection. And I do believe that although currently the hype kind of died for it, I think it'll perform well over time. I think it'll take a bit longer to get the price up again because I mean when it first came out there was a lot of hype and that's why the price got driven up. But I do want the US promotional card that will come out from the McDonald's. I don't know what it is yet, so I guess I can't say that for sure. But if it's a card that looks nice, I will go to McDonald's, maybe get a Happy Meal so that I can get a card, or maybe just buy it off the secondary market, depending on what the price is. So let me know what you think about this whole situation. I think it's cool that Pokemon does partner with other companies, but I know other people aren't that big of a fan. But what do you think? What do you think the card's gonna be? Is that something that you would want for your collection? What do you think about the whole Burger Chew situation? But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year, and see you next time.